Clink, clink, clink. I stood in front of a vending machine, the only light in the completely dark train terminal. Very much like the dark terminal, my mood was really dark as well. I was tired, famished, frustrated. Club president, contest chair, ladies and gentlemen, I was in beautiful Europe. I was 13 days into my trip, and from the moment I got there, Europe hit me with everything it got. Delayed trains of 5 hours, racist experiences of all around, hey, Kim Jong-un. And so many problems that really made me so tired of Europe and wanting to come home so badly. In fact, the day when I was standing in front of the dark train, standing in the dark train station in front of a vending machine, I was in Venice. Beautiful, iconic, epic Venice. But I spent most of the day walking around, lost, trying to find my way back because Google Maps kept lying to me. Just like my ex-girlfriend. And now I was back at the train station near my hotel. It was midnight and I was super hungry. You know, I had nothing to eat in Venice because everything is super expensive. A cup of coffee was like $40. And I had nothing to eat because 12 midnight in Italy means everything is closed. There is no shops, there's no restaurants open, there is no 7-Eleven in Italy. What am I going to do? Me and my partner, we had 10 euros in coins, and we had this vending machine which had a few pathetic sandwiches and a few drinks. So I bought what I could afford. I had 3 sandwiches, 1 for my traveling partner, 2 for me, because, you know, big. And then I bought my drinks. As I bent down, taking the food, taking the drinks, suddenly this lady tapped my shoulder. This small old lady. And I was like, and she looked, and she gestured at the machine, and she gestured. She wanted something to eat. And I was thinking, you gotta be kidding me, Italy. You give me so much problems, and now you want me to feed your people, are you sure? And I was about to walk away in a huff and a puff. But then I remembered something my father told me. You see, my father, he's an amazing man. He spent all his time taking care of his wife who needed round-the-clock attention because she's sick beyond independence. He spent all his effort and money taking care of a family with 2 sons who are studying. He really is an amazing man. But I always argue with him. I always say, Dad, he don't be ridiculous now. Why you always need to go help people? People ask you for help, then you straight away go and help them. For what? You're already so strung out, you got so many things to do, and you complain you're busy, but you still go help them. And I will never forget what my father said to me. He told me that, you know, it's not about what you give. It's the circumstances of which you give. When you have little time, little money, little effort to give, but you still give, that's when it really counts. And he told me this thing that really stuck. It always comes back to you. And I was thinking, oh man, you're very superstitious. You believe in karma. So you give good in the world, they get good back. Yeah, right. But as I get older, I kind of realize that surrounding my father, he had quite amazing friends. People who would drive down all the way to faraway Sengkang to check up on him, who would offer money to pay for our car because our family needs it, but we can't afford it at all. Even the time and effort to look after my mom so my father can have a day off. Maybe it does come back to you a little bit. So I look at this old, hungry lady, very small lady. I was like, you know what? Okay, here, have a sandwich. Here, have a drink. I had 2, now I have 1. So I had to half my supper. But I'll survive, I guess. And I was done. But as she thanked me and I left, I was filled with this special feeling. Who here knows the joy of giving? Yeah? That day, I had no joy. I completely gave up. I was like, whatever, Italy, you know, I just want to go back and sleep. I don't care. But as I left the dark train station with my travel partner, I opened the doors, and suddenly, right in front of me, this harsh, bright light. I looked at my partner looked at me in amazement. I could not believe it. We found a unicorn in Italy. We found an open restaurant at 1 a.m. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to get hot food right now. Probably there's gonna be like that Italian guy screaming at me because I'm Chinese, inside or whatever I could do with hot food. I opened the door, and inside the two owners were Asian, serving Asian food, which me and my partner were craving so badly because we spent about 12 days plus there. That night, I went back to my hotel with a belly filled with hot, spicy Asian food, and a soul filled with connection with my Asian counterparts. I sat down at my hotel desk. I took out the sandwiches. I took out the drinks. At the time I realized I knew something. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope that when the time comes, you'll consider this as well. That at times, life will knock you to your knees. So you have nothing left to give. And they will ask you, hey, could you give to this guy? He needs your help. At that time, I hope you remember that when you have little to give and you still give, it's special. And that maybe, just maybe, it always comes back to you.